This appears to be a suicide.
I cannot believe this has happened. Someone has to have murdered my poor husband, Dick.
This is definitely a suicide.
What's your proof?
There's a note right there on the ground.
If you won't pursue this as a murder, then fine. I'll figure it out for myself.
Ma'am, you definitely need to let this one go. Look at his wrist and the knife and the note. He's dead. Suicide.
So, you're meaning to tell me that somebody threw up on your new jacket, threw up on your shoes, and pissed on your pants? Alright, I'll take a look into it. Please come in, take a seat.
You have to help me. My husband was murdered and the police are placing it as a suicide. Please help me.
If the police have put it under as a suicide, why do you need my help?
Because I have a feeling that it isn't. Please just help me. I will pay you a large sum of money.
Alright. I'll call you in a few days once I look into some stuff.
Alright, here's a picture of my husband.
Alright, I'll look into this. Station, I'm looking for the suicide site of Mr. Richard DeVille. Alright, thank you, I'm on my way.
Detective, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good, officer. So, is there any new leads on this case?
Well, he was having some business trouble with his buddy Alphonse. We just figured with all the alcohol and his business troubles, we just linked it to be a suicide.
So, you think this is a clear suicide?
Yep. It's a suicide.
Well, I'm gonna go check up on his buddy Alphonse.
Alright. See you later, detective.
Hello, Mr. Alphonse. May I come in for a second?
Sure, mister.
Call me Tony.
What can I do for you, Tony?
Well, you see. You know your business partner, Richard DeVille, was killed 2 nights ago.
Dick is dead. I was drinking with him that night.
Really? That's interesting. What did you guys do after you went out?
Well, Dick got really mad, and then I just went home, but it took me a while to get home because I was so drunk.
Yeah? Where'd you get that shiner? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, it was when I walked home that night. I hit my head on the door when I was coming inside.
Thanks, Mr. Alphonse. Thank you for your time.
Anytime, detective.
That's a nice ring, Mr. Alphonse. Are you a Stanford man?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Oh man, this got really interesting. Officer Galloway? Yeah, it's Detective Tony. You think you could get a hold of Rose and Al for me? I'd like to see the 3 of you in my office tomorrow morning. Okay, bye. Oh man. please come in.
Take your seats.
Did you figure it out?
I think it's appropriate to say at this point, yes, I did figure this out.
Detective, that can't be possible.
Shut up, Gallo. You just need to shut up and sit down. When I first showed up at the crime scene, there wasn't any really crucial evidence there. All I saw was just him. It just looked like a suicide. But then I noticed there was a little red mark on his middle finger where there should have been a ring. The next thing, I went up to Al's house. The only thing I came up with was he must have lost a very important business partner to him. So, when I went back to my office, I was looking through my notes. I didn't know what to do. Then I got the picture that Rose gave me. I skipped it at first, and I didn't think it was anything big. Then I looked closer. I saw the ring on Al's hand, and it matched the one in the picture. So, I know that Al had murdered him. There's more. I didn't know how Al got into the house. I looked at Mr. DeVille's keys, and his house one was there. But when I looked at his wife's, it was gone. There was nothing at first. Just a misplaced key. When I was at Al's, I saw Rose's glasses and keys next to it. So Al was just a puppet in this matter. The puppeteer is none other than Rose herself. She wanted her husband gone, and she wanted Al to do it. It was you who played Al against his best friend. It was you who let him into the house. But it was almost perfect. You only made one mistake. You hired me as a detective.
I don't want to go to jail.
I blame you.
Officer, take them away.
After I finish this donut.
Get that out of here! Take them away!
Alright, come on, guys. Detective, you're gonna be a new donut.
Alright, Mr. Clifford? Yeah, it's Detective Tony. I know who threw up on you and pissed on your pants. It was